Carlee Russell, the young lady with the hoax case in Alabama, was just found guilty today. She would have to spend 1 year in jail and pay $18,000 in restitution. Restitution, they probably want their money back for all the police that was averted to the searching for Carlee, and there's supposed to be a little boy that was missing. So they probably want that money back for all the time they spent helicopters and whatever else they pulled out to try to find Carlee and the little baby she said was walking on the highway. Now, was this whole thing excessive? 1 year in jail and 18,000 restitution? Me personally, I thought she would get the restitution because it looked like one detective wasn't satisfied. He said he was going to keep investigating to make sure this story was true. And so that kind of hinted to me that if the story wasn't true, somebody was going to have a price to pay for making up a false story. And this story going national and all the police divert their attention to searching for people that ain't there. Because when they were searching, they didn't find her. She eventually ended up at home. I can't remember. It was a day later, a week later, or something like that. But she popped up at home, just walking down the street, and she just went home. And that's how she was found. But they didn't find any evidence of any little boy that was walking on the highway that she originally reported. And so, like I said, this one detective wouldn't let it go. He said he was going to get to the bottom of it and see if this was even a real story or a bogus story. So you can kind of see that where this was going. So was it excessive, this 18,000 restitution? I don't think so. Like I said, I thought they was going to do something that the detective said he wasn't going to stop. Now, the 1 year in jail, I don't know about that one now, because people make bogus complaints all the time, and they don't get in no type of trouble. And there ain't no type of restitution payment like this lady. But not all these other cases go national attention either, so we can say that also. So I can't really say that the police department or the Alabama system was overdoing it with this lady, because she did plead not guilty. And so you're going to plead not guilty in the case you know you're guilty. Now, whatever time they give you, if you be found guilty, that's on you, because you could have took the guilty plea, but instead you wanted to plead not guilty. You could have said everybody some time. They probably had a nice plea for you, where you would have just been, it'd have been real light. You can go on and live your life and never do it again, learn from it. But she took the not guilty plea and went to trial on it and lost. And she only ended up with 1 year in jail. So I guess she got to be happy for that, just 1 year in jail, because I don't know what she could have got for losing the trial. But 1 year in jail, I don't think she'll do a whole year. Probably do 6, 7, 8 months. But I'm sure the young lady learned from this. This video ain't to bash her or something like that. I'm sure she learned from this. She was a nursing student, and she held a job. So she was on her way to do successful stuff. Hopefully she can get back to it. This won't mess up her name and mess her life up too much. Hopefully she can get back to being a successful person. Just when you're going through something, go get a counselor. Go get somebody you love to talk to when you got a problem. Maybe they can help you out of it, but just don't make a stupid mistake that you can't come back from. That's the whole lesson in this Carlee Russell thing. I don't think she thought it would get as big as it would get, and it surprised her. And then she got in some trouble. And now here we is. 18,000 restitution and 1 year in jail. So like I said, this video ain't to bash her or make fun of her. Hopefully she go on to get herself together and become successful. And maybe teach other girls or help other girls going through something to deal with their problems better. You know, you don't have to do crazy, outrageous stuff to get attention or whatever she was up to. But that's my take on this little bit, on this story right here. And I'm out.